Welcome to A Few Minutes with Interactive Life.
Hi, my name is Jason Arcega, and this was supposed to be a seminar called How to Do Digital Ministry on a Shoestring Budget. But in light of everything going on in the world, it should really be called How to Do Church When the World is Going Crazy. Never has there been a more crucial time to learn how to do digital ministry than right now. A few months ago, we would have never dreamt that churches would be forced to shut down, and we would be left scrambling, trying to figure out how to do ministry when people aren't even allowed to gather. Now I'm going to turn it over to my wife, Wendy, to explain the details of how.
Just this past Sunday, our church leadership gathered to work out exactly how we would continue to minister to everyone. Thankfully, we were actually ready for this crisis. By using our app and the tools that are out there, we will be able to go far beyond posting a video of the pastor preaching on the church website. We can actually interact with everyone, no matter where they are, pray with them, answer questions, lead them in worship, provide resources, gather the youth group virtually, minister to needs, share with each other what God has done, and so much more. You are probably thinking, this must cost a lot, or takes a huge crew of technically savvy people, or you need to have the resources of a megachurch. The app I'll be demonstrating is of a tiny church of less than 100 people. By utilizing tools that are out there, many of them free, we can reach an unlimited audience outside of your physical walls. Unfortunately, there's a misunderstanding of what digital ministry really is. Almost all the typical tools many are using are really one-way information, a glorified technological bulletin board that you hope that someone will read and want to come to your church event. Problem is, merely keeping people informed is not ministry. Think about a time when you were ministered to. What happened? Did it take place by merely reading an email or a Facebook or Twitter post? Chances are, someone interacted with you, cared about you, gave you grace, forgiveness, loved on you. Can that happen digitally? I propose to you that it can. The key is interaction. Whatever tool you use, utilize it to interact back and forth with that person so you can truly show you care. It's the heart of ministry. So, how do you do digital ministry on a shoestring budget? Here are some ideas that are mostly free. Stream with Facebook and YouTube. Many of you are already doing this. What I notice, however, is that almost all the church streams I see never include a host or a digital pastor. So, always designate someone to welcome people to the live stream. Take prayer requests. Ask and answer questions of those who joined the chat. Be prepared to take people's contact information so you can follow up with materials and support them afterwards. Here's something you probably not thought of. Provide a link so that they can download the lyrics of the worship songs and other links to songs that you will use. This allows your audience to learn the songs, and sometimes there's even a story behind the song that you could point out. Email and text. These are great tools for delivering information. However, I have found that often texts and emails can be misinterpreted. Short things like texts are bad for communicating intent and emotional issues. They can be read in so many different ways. I have personally been burned several times because someone misinterpreted my email. So I've stopped using it in this way unless I absolutely have to. I advise you to use these tools to communicate a more direct face-to-face meeting, like Skype. Speaking of Skype, it's free. You can have the face-to-face so people can hear in your voice the emotional intent, and you can talk to multiple people all at once. You can even share your screen and other resources. I use it all the time for training, but it's great for gathering people in multiple locations for a digital prayer meeting. Polling and questionnaires. Asking a group of people a series of questions can be a great conversation starter and help people focus their attention. I've used this as a tool for the pastor to poll the congregation during the sermon. Instantly, he was able to see the results right on the app and make a powerful point with the congregation. Prayer requests. This seems like an obvious thing to do, and many churches already do this. But if you haven't already, make sure you create a prayer team along with constantly recruiting others to pray. Think through how to handle sensitive material or information. It can be a short trip from a prayer request to spreading gossip. Scripture of the day. This is a great way to focus the congregation on the upcoming sermon series. Even if the scriptures are not used for the Sunday sermon, you can help prepare their spirits to hear the upcoming topic. Daily devotional. Engage and challenge your congregation to get into the Word and spend time on building their relationship with Christ. Utilize Bible Gateway and YouVersion. You don't have to write your own. Again, find ways to allow interaction. Testimonies. Allow an outlet for people to share what God has done in their life and thereby encourage others. A Facebook page is an easy way to do this. We have a way to allow people to share videos or write about what God has been doing in their life. We can also moderate these comments and videos so nothing inappropriate is posted.
Digital ministry does not have to cost a lot, but it does take considerable effort. It mainly takes people willing to engage the audience and follow up on their needs.
To discover more, call or text Jason at 770-549-5990.